Greenhouse in Quincy this morning.
Hey Mel, what you got?
One of the favorite parts of any front yard are the rose bushes in it. And when you see something like this that's blooming so beautifully, you just hate to see it go for the winter. But we need to know how to get those ready for the winter. This is Karen Wellman. She's with the Wellman Florist and Greenhouse here in Quincy. You were talking about these beautiful buds. What should we do if we want to preserve those through these hard freezes and these frosts that we're going to be seeing?
Well, I tell you, I'm kind of selfish because I think you can really just cut them off. I don't want them to get frozen or anything, and I'm sure everybody else doesn't either. But what you can do is you can just really trim them back and just take them.
Just a little bit.
Just take them back this way and put them in a small vase, and you got a beautiful rose. You know, it's just like when you cut them in the summertime and you want roses on your table, you can do the same thing, and you're not really hurting the plant by doing that. You don't want to majorly cut this back.
This is not a time for pruning, though.
No, it's not, because it's still kind of actively growing, and so you want it to store up for the winter, just like your trees and everything. So you really hit it in the springtime and get it reshaped in that manner.
Now, you were talking earlier how you kind of want to have a lot of foliage on top to serve as a winter coat. Why is that winter coat so important?
Well, it's just really nice because if there's any really hard freezes and damage, then that top part's going to take it, and you know you're going to trim it back in the spring. So then that way you can get your shaping and get the most damage off, you know, in the springtime.
So if you're going to give your rose bush a special care cut, you need to wait until the late winter and early spring months, March, April, to do that, to avoid damage to your favorite rose bush in your front yard. Coming up on KHQA this morning, more tips from the pros.